Christianity? Why pick this religion? And out of all things, is this really what I should follow in my life? It just doesn't seem right to me. This question pops up a lot, and I get this question a lot too. Sometimes they ask very difficult questions, and you might not know what to say back. That's what this video is for. This is all about how you can look into the Bible and prove that the evidence is there, and how, whether in emotions or the theory of evolution, the theory of the Big Bang, any of that is right here. So, if you're looking for a quick answer, tune in, because I've got you. If we look into the Bible, especially the New Testament, or maybe even especially Proverbs and the happiest book in the Bible, Philippians, it's a lot of happy stuff. It's a lot of joyful stuff that we may see in the Bible. And a lot of people usually don't point out that, but they point out other things that might be difficult to answer. But we'll start off with the good books. You know the good books. You've read them, whether or not you read them. You know them. You know a couple quotes, and they're all there. And it all seems logical to believe, hey, this is actually right. Like, let's see, Proverbs 28, I think 17. It is, better is open rebuke than hidden love. Better is to lash out on someone rather than not show your love. It seems like a logical book that shows all of this righteousness. But when it comes to Jesus and God, people stop right there and say, yeah, I don't know about that. Now, Cliff, I got this answer from Cliff Neckley, I believe that's how you say it. But Cliff Neckley, he was answering a question about how can we be sure to defend ourselves against questions like, let's say, a question, how do we know that we haven't changed the translations from the eyewitnesses Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John? All four of those wrote about Jesus, but can we be sure that he walked on water, he rose after 3 days of being dead, he was crucified, and that he did all of these miracles? It's something very special and godlike, since Jesus is in fact God. But how can we prove that the Bible does in fact have that information and we have it correctly? Well, we can look into it and say, okay, the New Testament, as you know, was written in Greek, or Koine Greek, also known as Common Greek. And as we know by now, there are 5,800 manuscripts in the New Testament. And many translations have been made on the New Testament. And are there variants in these translations? Yes, but they're very few and very small. Like, is the word plural or non-plural? Is it a definite or indefinite article? So if you look at it, there's really no effect on what the information we have at all. So, but still, how can we be so sure? There are 200 to 400,000 variants inside of the 25,000 manuscripts we have made today. There is a high degree of certainty that we have what those eyewitnesses wrote in the Bible. So if you want to just get that out of the way, they ask you about, oh, maybe we're wrong. Maybe Jesus did not walk on water, and in fact, he was telling us something completely different. Next is the how do I know he's real question. For an easy one, you can give a couple examples, like if you've been through any troubling in your past life, and like in the past of your in your life, you have gone through anything, you can share that with them and say, Jesus has helped me, and share your healing moments and why you got to be Christian and why you became so devoted to Jesus, and you can help them out with that. And so, you know, my life has really changed because he came to my life. And that's just an easy way, a simple way of putting it. You can show the evidence of many other people being saved and feeling so much more fulfillment in their lives, walking every day. And it has happened to me too. It happens to many, and it could happen to them if you show them this. Lastly is the why should I? Now, I actually went through a small phase about this, and it really troubled me a lot. And the fact of the matter is, sometimes we may feel immense doubt from Satan or demons or just ourself, and we may fall into sins, whether it's from our own flesh or others, our environment, and we should be careful. And if we want to allow others to get into that circle of Christianity, it is very difficult at times to tell them why. But the true reason of just following Jesus in general has to do with fulfilling your life, because whether, even if it wasn't real, you would feel so much better. The amounts of life you would have is just crazy to me. And the fact of the matter is, you need to try it to reject it or not. It's really a matter of saying yes or no, because I've seen a lot of people say no, and they are missing out. But it is a difficult situation out there. So if you like these type of videos, make sure to leave a like, share it to somebody who you'd like to see this video to, and see my channel. Post a lot of this type of stuff. Or actually, this one was kind of new. It was no Bible verses, but specifically for you guys. Anything that you need to ask me, leave it down in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.